I completely went off track on that last movie. I was saying about getting old. 50 years old. I'm 51 now. It's nothing. I'm aiming on about 105. I've got another 50 years to go, if I'm lucky. Seriously, about growing old. Growing old is a pleasure, not a disease. I said, growing old is a pleasure, not a disease. Okay? Aren't you lucky to have lived so long? My mum is 80 years old. She's off to Disneyland in a week or two. Seriously, my mummy is 80 years old. And she's off to Disneyland next week. And she's off to Disneyland. I'm just saying, getting old is not a curse. It is a luxury to grow old. To have the time to grow old is not a curse. It is a luxury. How lucky are we to have lived so long? How lucky are we to live so long? How many children die every day? How many children die every fucking day? And you want to complain because you grow old? Be thankful to grow old. Be grateful to grow old. Be fucking grateful to grow old, man. Because there's nothing else to live for, is there? Is there anything else to live for? Why else do we live? Why else do we live? To grow old. So that we can grow old and watch your ancestors grow, like your grandchildren and your children and your grandchildren grow. Growing old is a pleasure, not a curse. Okay? I said growing old is a pleasure, not a curse. Aren't we lucky to live so long? Aren't we lucky to live so long? Why is growing old such a bad thing to you? Why is growing old such a... Oh no, I'm 50 years old, Matt Blanc said, or something daft. I'm getting old, I'm half dead, because I'll be dead in 50... Well, fuck it, I'll be dead in 50 years too, probably. That's 50 years in the future. I'm only 50 years old now, you see. If I live to be 102, I'm only halfway home. I'm only halfway there yet. You know what I mean? I am aiming on about 100 or so. About life. I love life. I'm loving myself. I'm loving every fucking second of it. I'm 51 for fuck's sake. What do you expect? Painted clown, you know? I'm aiming for about 100 or maybe 101, I don't care. Maybe forever, I don't care. Of course we're going to get older. Of course you get older. What's the problem with getting older? Why is getting older such a bad thing? It's a pleasure to get older, isn't it? It is a pleasure to get old. True? Or not? Do you enjoy being older or younger? You want to be a little baby again, a little kiddie? I don't. But I'll tell you one thing, there's a child in each one of us, trying hard to break free. A nervous, frightened child, a long-forgotten memory. The child, he sleeps soundly, somewhere inside my brain. But the child is awoken when he knows I'm in pain. And when I feel like crying, the child cries for me, as I remember my lost innocence and who I used to be. But the innocence is all washed away like the tide washing the sand. And when I need reminding, the child reaches out his hand. My mind is a deep ocean, a dark foreboding sea. And the child, he will drown unless I set him free. There's a child in you too, in the blackness of your mind. And when life gets too serious, then the child you must find. And if you don't believe me, if you think it can't be true, who do you think is doubting? It's the child inside you. Do you laugh when you remember the games you used to play? Release the child inside you. Don't banish him away. Don't send the child back. Don't pretend that you don't care. Or one day when you need him, you'll find that he's not there. There's a child in each one of us, staring in wonder at the sky. And if you let the child out, you'll stay young and never die. Moira Jameson published that poem in a magazine she had in 1991, something, or 92. Spirit of the Age magazine. Do you remember Spirit of the Age? Moira, I remember you, you remember me. I love you. Hey, that was Yorkshire, wasn't it? I don't know. I've got to put my hand down. I'm getting aching now. No, I'm getting wanked off quite a lot, actually.